Hey everybody, welcome back. I am Carrick, so we're continuing on this Count of Provence beginner playthrough for Crusader Kings 3. And we are about 13, 14 years old, the baby boy of Provence. Although we're almost an adult. We are a genius, which is pretty cool. We are zealous, diligent, and ambitious. Now, as a kid, we're actually a little bit limited in what we can do to actually make people happy. So there are people that are quite unhappy with us. Luckily, we don't really have any. We don't really have any powerful subjects. These guys are all essentially just random sort of mayors and chumps and stuff like that in the area over here. I guess we have one guy that's a barony here, but for the most part, we control all the land directly ourselves, and none of our vassals really have any influence or anything like that. It'd actually be kind of interesting to click on some of these guys and see what are their levy count. I mean, they're just insignificant, right? They couldn't, even if they rose up against us, it wouldn't be much. A few hundred guys each, right? Just kind of doing a quick pass to make sure that we are working on internals, though. The one thing that would be nice is if this guy didn't hate us. What would it cost to give him a gift? 100 gold. Way too expensive. Way too expensive. In a couple years, we'll be able to sway him for free, but a kid cannot sway. Unfortunately, like, we cannot sway this guy as a child. And then once we actually come of age, our liege might actually put us on his council. We do eventually want to take this, however, because he's actually our liege, I'm a little bit worried that if we take this, he's just going to sort of migrate and occupy one of our provinces because he's technically a duke. And if we take this, he'll still be the Duke of Provence. So what we need to do is we need to actually... yeah, we're doing a stewardship education. There's a special stewardship perk, lifestyle perk that we can go for pretty quickly that will give us a good opportunity to attack our liege. Can we declare war as a kid? We don't have a casus belli on this guy, but I think we could. I think we could. What we could do is we could have this guy. Oh, he is making... Yeah, we're 14 months away from making a claim on Genoa. So, of course, that could be if we right-click on Italy here and we see the breakdown. That could be a decent opportunity there. I think Savoy is also technically in play, but Savoy, look at these alliances that they have. Yeah, Savoy's got thousands of troops that would be called to help Savoy, so I don't know. Whereas Genoa over here has one ally that we could handle. So, I don't know. Let's unpause. Let's keep rolling here. I think we were actually going at speed 4 for a while because we were just a baby. Prestige is quite good. We could spend the prestige we have to invite knights to get better knights. Right now our knights are not good. Not good. Oh, this guy's actually willing to join the court, though. I think that's worth paying for him to join the court. Yeah, this is shameful. We do need better knights, but 150 prestige. I think we have to save a little bit of our prestige. That's man, that's head of house 0.14, dynasty head 0.07, held county is 0.15. Ugh, it's not great. It's not great. Okay, it looks like we built something here. We could try to swoop in and like save up for pastoral lands. Although money's going to be just in general quite important. Feasting and hunting and all kinds of things. Of course, if we go on a hunt when we become an adult, we'll be able to get a lot of prestige that way. And then we'll need money to recruit the knights and stuff. You know what? Maybe we actually do invite knights now. And essentially when we'll spend some money on going on a hunt, and that'll sort of recover at least 150 prestige, I think, as a minimum. You'll get 150 prestige just going on a hunt, but then you'll have a chance to get another 150 to 300 more. So that might be the way to go there. A 16 prowess. Okay, nice. So let's get this guy purchased up. We do not have a court physician. Now, what we could do is we could make this guy the court physician. We're getting educated, right? Hold on. We do have a guardian. Our mother, and she's a genius. Yeah, good. So our mother's educating us. Fantastic. If we made this guy the court physician, he'd like us more, but I'm not particularly excited about that. Yeah, we have very, very bad options here. Do we have anyone that could go out and marry someone maybe? That would be a good court position. Like is there someone in the ether that has a good learning skill? Let's bring him in. Let's bring him in. Alternatively, like I said, we could have made the church guy a court position that would have made him happy. The Pope does not like us because we are a rival to the Pope. He's quite old, so eventually he's going to die. So, what is this? As I walk outside, I'm greeted by the sight of my vassal, crouching beside my cat Snow, tenderly petting his head. This is quite the lovely cat you have, my lord. You are very perceptive. So the mayor likes us a little bit more. He likes, we both like cats. And that has strengthened the bond between us. That's fantastic. Knights are arriving. Oh, 15, pretty good. This is all good. He's sterile, which is interesting. Doesn't really matter in terms of being a fighter here. 15 gold to recruit him. So he's now joining the ranks. Yeah, she, I don't know if adding her to the court would do us any good or not. It's someone that we could at least marry off, right? We could try to go looking for a better council member, like someone of a higher skill in these categories. Be interesting to see. Okay, let's go find someone a female that is not married in her own court. And it looks like we don't have... Oh, here we go. 16, the age of 16 here. So the best diplomat we could get is a 20. A 22 marshal? It's kind of interesting. A 20 stewardship. A 27 intrigue, which is pretty good. I'm tempted to maybe get a 22 marshal here. Either of these guys particularly good when it comes to prowess? Ooh, 29, wow. Got the lover's pox though, which is kind of... Let's grab this guy. He might actually even become a knight too. Some epic music here for this anger management. My courtier is getting on my nerves. She takes every opportunity to needle me, seemingly taking joy in the irritation, the pain that she causes. Wait, I will teach her a lesson. She becomes our victim. Okay. I mean, we're going to be an adult here any second now, so it's not too big of a deal. Let's get this guy actually on the ticket here for being a new marshal. Presumably, he's also, if he's not leading the armies, then he'll be a knight. Another knight did show up, right? I always like flip between council and court. I never click on the right one. So interestingly enough, this guy actually has a 14 base prowess, but because he's a dwarf, it goes below. It goes down to 10. I don't know if we actually want to recruit. Nah, 20 gold, I think we'll let him pass. So that was a little bit of a bummer that we didn't get 3 good rolls there. We're also, that's right. We do need to fabricate the claim on Genoa. That does cost us a certain amount of money. So that was already going to be a big hit to our income. Once we get up to age, once we get up to 16, then we'll be able to go on a hunt, and we'll basically be broke at that point, to be honest. So we do want to start thinking about who could we marry, who's out there. Some of all skills. She's a genius. 42 years old, though, is a bit elderly. The innocent and indolent. I'm finally able to put so-and-so in her place. Is improving my mood considerably. I borrowed her favorite wooden knight, and she now has to do what I tell her to. There you go. You know what, I don't think we want here. Hold on. I don't want anyone too... So this is a 20-year-old intelligent character with a good stewardship skill and a good learning skill. That's pretty good. Here's a 15-year-old. It'll be interesting. Actually, you know what we could do is we could pin this person. And that would let us kind of keep track of them over here on the outliner. Man, Oh, a deep friendship. What is this? Isabel is a really good friend. Fantastic. No, we don't need to get a crush on her. It's fine. 20 years old, cynical, arrogant, and diligent. She's a lowborn. This 15-year-old that's also intelligent doesn't have quite the same, like, stats, though. Has quite a bit lower base stats. Heck, this person's an Amazonian, right? So presumably our kids could be, like, Amazonian geniuses, which would be kind of intense. She's got at least a decent... She could at least help us with stewardly things. But the rest of her skills are not great. Oh, man, this is tempting here. The fact she's a little bit older might end up being a good thing. She is a lowborn. Although... we'd lose 100 prestige if we did that. We'd even lose 100 prestige if we did this? Because she's unlanded? Let's wait a year. Let's wait until we become an adult. Man, I don't want to lose that prestige. I wonder how much prestige we're going to be making once we become an adult. We do need to become an adult. Okay, let's go. Let's go. You know, even marrying someone that's a bit older, having less kids, that could be a good thing for keeping the kingdom sort of all together, you know what I mean? For not losing land when we die. Our liege is in a number of wars and they're losing. It'll be interesting to see. It's scary. Oh, this is an aggressive war. Well, why is Italy attacking East Francia for the entire kingdom? Yeah, okay, they're going to lose that war, but they're not going to lose any land from that. Over here, we're the defender, and they're going to lose something. Holy cow, this is like a big sort of uprising within the country. Dang. Good luck to you there, Italy. Good luck to you there. Okay, what kind of education? Oh, 16. We're 16 years old. You're a man now. Okay, that's what. You're a man now. We gained the Fortune Builder, which I think is a 3-star. Yeah, it's not a 4-star. So even though we are a genius, we had a Genius Guardian. That's kind of a bummer. We got 22 stewardship. That's absolutely incredible. Just in general, these are fantastic stats for a brand new, a brand new child here. She's 16 years old too. We'd lose the 100 prestige though. Man, that hurts. Man, that hurts. I think we want to go into here, and I think we want to. We'd actually increase a courtier and guest opinion by 20, which is interesting. We could also just increase our wealth income. Do a wealth focus here. I don't know if we actually need extra stewardship skill. Because I don't think we're going to be able to ever reach our domain limit, which is 3 out of 7. I don't think we're going to conquer that much stuff. I think we go wealth focus, and then we dive into the meritocracy here. That'll let us attack our liege, which will be fantastic. I don't know what that's going to cost us in terms of if it's going to be like prestige or piety, or if we could just do it for free. I'm not sure. But that'll be great. That'll be great. So I think we hit that, but I think we might work on avarice or architect. We'll have to see. We're unmarried, so that's a problem. So we do need to get an heir. We need to get an heir stat. The fact that we're going to be losing prestige here is bothering me somewhat. What if we actually did here by prestige gain? Robust. Yeah, so there's only 3 characters in the entire list that we wouldn't lose prestige for. In fact, if we, at the very top here, we'd gain 100. It's like whoop-de-doo, you know? Whoop-de-doo. We're going to be losing 100 here. That's what that's telling us. So we might as well marry this person here. I don't know, Amazonian's kind of cool. Let's marry this person here, who's got great base stats, a little bit older, so it'll kind of like make it so we don't have like 10,000 kids and stuff. So this will be good. Let's make sure we're going to be swaying this guy. 75% chance to succeed on that. So we just want to make sure everybody's going to be happy here. We can call a hunt. That'll get us some prestige back, because right now we're losing prestige. Unfortunately, we didn't have to actually de-stress, but I guess we're doing that anyways. Wait, oh, the gift giver. Hey, thank you, Snow. Snow went and found a couple coins for us. Fantastic. Until death do us part. The wedding celebration. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, a couple things going on here. With my marriage to the Countess, the realm expects us to throw a suitably extravagant wedding celebration. It is well within my right to collect a royal aid duty as part of this, but some may consider it tasteless to levy an extra tax during a time of jubilation. 75 gold's not that much. I'd much rather have the 350 prestige. That gets us out of that hole. That's fantastic, actually. Plus the 75 gold. Ah, man, the gold's actually not that bad. Like, long term, this character is probably going to have thousands of prestige. Not a big deal. This guy's actually going to have us be a steward for him. So we're going to do, probably going to do an incredibly good job of being a steward for this guy. So hopefully we could take over. Do we get paid for that? Do we get extra XP for that? Like, do we get anything for that? I don't know. But hopefully this is going to be going up fast, because we are a genius. Genius means it goes up faster, and being a 3-star fortune builder means that our experience goes up quite fast too. Felling a beast. You would think a creature from myth, perhaps God disguised in animal form. It was the largest fox I had ever seen. Even after the beast was wounded, the chase lasted half a day. It is still an imposing sight, lying dead before me. So we could either, its head will look beautiful in my Great Hall, extra prestige per month for 10 years. So this is half a prestige per month for 10 years, which essentially balances out to 6 prestige per year times 10. So that's 60 prestige. Am I doing the math right on that? Yeah, that's pretty terrible, right? 60 prestige is pretty awful. It also goes to show how little prestige you gain just getting, 0.3 per month. I mean, what are we getting? Like 4 per year? How many years would it take to get that prestige up a little bit, Or we can make it so that our, who's this? The problem is this person might not matter, at all. Our half-sister? We don't care about our half-sister. She's of our dynasty. We don't really care much about her. Yeah, no, I guess we are getting the half a prestige per year. I mean, at least if we're getting 1 per year, and we do that for 10 years, at least it'll, we know that in 10 years we'll have 120 prestige, but man, that's pretty bad. There's the 150 that we're basically guaranteed to get there. So we got 400 prestige. That's at least something, right? If we were to come over here and attack this guy right now for our claims, he actually has a decent, it only costs us 50 prestige, but apparently this guy just scooped up a ton of alliances. Seriously? Did we ever get men-at-arms? We did not ever buy men-at-arms. So right now our entire levies are only 700. So Genoa is going to be very difficult. Plus the Genoa has a special building called the Walls of Genoa, which I think gives them some extra advantages and stuff like that. So, Are any of their allies, in war? And this guy just, blitzed through, got, tons of alliances. How did he do that? This guy's a child. How is it a child building these different diplomatic alliances like that? Oh, it looks like there's a new religion in Croatia. I don't think we want to convert to that ourselves, but we want to make our own religion maybe in the future. What else can we do here now that we're an adult? Our wife is just sort of doing a general assist on us. 1, 1, 4, 1, 2. So assist ruler just means that she's helping us a little bit with everything. She's giving us a little bit of everything here. But I'm just kind of wondering, would it be more effective? Because right now she's giving us 9 plus 9 this way, mixed amount, all the different things. I think that's probably better than getting 10 into managed domain. Probably is the best. She had a little bit more points in another category. If she was a little bit more well-rounded, it'd be better to, it'd definitely be better to do that. But if she was a little bit more specialized in something, we could have her focus on what she's specialized in. We We are gaining this lifestyle experience pretty quickly. I'm just kind of thinking, what are our opportunities here? I mean, if we attacked Savoy, ooh. Wait, Savoy is about to die. That guy's alliance is not very strong. So Savoy, okay, we need a claim on Savoy. Yeah. Actually, do we already have a reason to attack the guy? There's a couple things going on here. He's brutally mauled. Holy cow. Although it seems like this guy actually is going a medicinal lifestyle. So he's actually like somehow like still alive. But without question, as soon as this guy dies, that's going to null the alliances. That'll null the alliances. He's also in a bad war right now, but he is winning it. And we probably would be able to win this against this guy if we were to fight him. We're getting good money gains here. We do want to continue to build more buildings, like building the farm plots and the trade ports and stuff like that. What about over here? Do we have... Okay, so we can't build a trade port here but we can build a hill farm. You know what? The hill farm's going to be fantastic. Special contextual building based on the fact that there's hills here. Maybe we could go up to speed 4. Okay, sort of reacting to things. Hey, snow sensitivity. Our wife is our wife is allergic to snow. No, I will not give him away. I will not give him away. We do need to butter up our wife, though. As soon as we're done buttering this guy up, we need to butter up our wife. Accusations of sorcery. Bloodstained cloth, crow's feathers, strange-smelling concoctions. The evidence is presented to me by a group of villagers from the countryside. Proof that so-and-so has been practicing sorcery. So here's the thing. Ooh, we can actually... Ooh, a stewardship lifestyle experience. A big chunk of it, too. But because we're zealous, we're going to get fit. Really? The evidence circumstantial release him now. This is a little bit of a bummer here, because I'd like to get that stewardship experience. But 51 stress is like an insane level of stress. Wow. That's kind of a bummer. It's kind of a bummer. 300 experience is a lot, but the piety is going to be useful too. The piety will be useful too. Is the Pope going to... Oh, this guy likes us more because our piety went up. There we go. Booyah. Once the sway... Did we get the successful sway? It says 9 months? Let's sway him one more time, then we'll circle back around to buttering up the wife. Oh, we're actually being raided right now. What the heck? Next time we get at that event, we're taking the stress, because I think then we had 0 stress. It's like a currency almost, right? Like if we have no stress, we should build up some stress so that when an event like this happens, we could lose some stress. So this is referring to Isabel, of course, is a friend of ours, right? Isabel could become our best friend. I don't know exactly what that would mean. Let's have Isabel become our best friend. Let's hang out with Isabel during the... Our sister died. She never even had any kids. She never had any kids. Yeah, we need to butter up our... We need to butter up and romance our wife so that we can start having some kids. I mean, the fact that we're not pumping them out is probably a good thing, but still. We are only maybe like 4 months away from being done with that sway. That'll get that bishopric nice and happy. Ooh, what is this? Pope has become a constant scourge upon my life. He has always seemed to ruin everything I do, and the vile man smirks as he does it. Curse you, Martinez. So that actually is a huge amount of stress that just built up. Holy cow. Let's pet snow. Try to de-stress, breathe. And we could throw a feast, which would make everybody happy, hopefully including our wife too. It's not too expensive, so let's do that. And I'm actually tempted, we might want to convert to local culture. This might be the moment that we do that. The mood is bright, the spirits are high as the feast begins. Welcome, friends. The conversation partner. Had an interesting conversation for 10 years. We can get some learning and some stewardship, or some diplomacy. Or we can actually grow closer to becoming a friend with this guy. You know, having more friends is always a good thing. I don't think we care about just a small, insignificant amount of stats there. Mutual spirits. Hey, he does become our friend. Nice. Okay, this could be a good opportunity. This is our mother, actually. So she actually joined the feast. Unconcerned with any etiquette, my mother slaps me on the back. I mean it, she exclaims. I'll do anything you ask me. Anything at all. Ask me, and it is done. I can smell the alcohol on her breath, but the promise has been noted by every guest present. Great, we'll get a hook on her mother. As my guest of art. Until next time. We get some prestige for that, which is nice. Let's do this. Let's spend and let's convert our culture. So what that means is that hopefully our kids will also be then educated and birthed into this culture as well. If we go to the culture map mode, there should be a little bit more harmony between ourselves and... Actually, I think there's not, because we're of the culture, but our liege is not. So that might still kind of cause a little bit of strife there. But I think converting culture is going to be a good thing there. In fact, if we go here, we could see this guy's in charge of the culture because he has 11 counties. So the Duchy of Toulouse has 11 counties, and that's becoming... we need to have more than 11 if we're going to be the head of culture, which is a big thing. So, you know, honestly, we might want to look... Well, we can't really attack into France because France is this big giant blob over here. We'll have to keep an eye on that, though. I look down to see my cat Snow has dropped a scroll at my feet, sealed in my courtier so-and-so's distinct style. Giving in to curiosity, I skim the text. The love I hold for another. Ooh. To think he was hiding such a thing. So we learn about one of our dude's secrets. Getting hooks is actually really, really good because we're actually potentially going to be able to convert those hooks into cash. With this, golden obligations lets us do this. But I want to hit this button here. Get the meritocracy. And meritocracy should give us a CB on this guy to claim his throne. Declare war will break the alliance. What, do we even have an alliance with these guys? Why are we even allied to these guys? 500 prestige? How do we break the alliance? Why do we have an alliance with these guys? Why? Is it because our mother is alive still? No. What does it cost us exactly? This is like a huge giant block of bad right here. It'd be an extra 250 prestige for attacking an ally. All kinds of just terrible, terrible, terrible stuff there. Whoops. How do we do that? How do we break that? Well, presumably if this guy was to die, right? Ooh, we have good odds to do that. If this guy was to die, let's do it. Let's take him out. Then the alliance would break. Unfortunately, the diplomacy of this guy is better than ours, so puppet on a string. Oh, he's a stepfather. We'd have a very low chance to actually succeed at this. He's going to get a hook on us either way. Dang. That's not good. Let's invite our mother to help. 75 gold, but man, if she helps, it's going to be a done deal. How expensive to get this guy to help? 68. You know what? I think it's worth it. We got to take this guy out. Actually, oh, we can use the hook. We have a hook on our mother. We're going to force her. Okay. She's going to accept, right? Let's go look at this. So we haven't talked about this a little bit. So basically, when you start a scheme, right, a hostile scheme, you can go and invite agents. And these are the ones that this guy's going to refuse no matter what we do. Bribe him or not, it isn't enough. This person can be convinced. That means that likely they'll take a bribe. Or you have a hook with them. We actually had a hook on our mother, and we were able to actually get her to join in. This person just wanted to join in. This person actually just totally wanted to be a part of it. So these two people just joined up voluntarily. We have a 95% chance to succeed on this. And assuming, actually, we could look at his court right here. Or actually, here, let's go over to let's go to our council. Go to his council. He's got a pretty bad spy master. So. Actually seems like his spy master doesn't even like the guy. Doesn't even like the guy. So let's keep pushing forward here on the scheme to murder that dude. Once he's murdered, someone will take over the throne. He'll lose his alliances. We'll lose his alliance with him, and then we can sort of take advantage of that and just boom, boom, boom. Hey, we had a daughter. Who's a genius? Our daughter, the genius. What a lovely idea. Our wife's gonna like us a little bit more if she can name the child. Okay, this guy likes us enough. Let's switch over to the wife. And let's try to make her happier. Unfortunately, our council member guy, our bishop's not doing a very good job. It might actually be worth getting rid of this dude and trying to assign someone else, but I just don't know if we have anyone in our realm that's better than 11. 11 is like slightly above average, so it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I think we have to at least wait and see what the outcome of this murder scheme is, but it does look like we're close to the point of... Oh... Wait, what? Burgundy? We should have joined in on this. It's like rightfully we should be part of Burgundy. My spy master is coming with grave news. While we do not know yet, someone is plotting to kill my spy master. My spy master is telling me that someone's plotting to kill my spy master. That's interesting. Our spy master does not like us, actually. That's something that needs to be fixed. But I would really like to join. What we might need to do is... This is actually getting interesting over here. This is getting really interesting over here. What we might need to do is we might need to actually get our independence from Italy. And then we need to actually ask and join Burgundy or join France. Be like, please let us join. And then we'll be able to work within that umbrella. Oh, we could join France. That could be interesting. So this our liege is incredibly weak right now. Incredibly weak. He's getting talked about. We could attack for our independence right now. What would that cost us? We don't have a casus belli? How do we not have a casus belli? How can we not just attack based on independence war? Create an independence faction. It's not possible to start or join a faction against an ally. Because we are not the Duke yet. We are not the Duke yet. So we need to become the Duke. So we're still under the umbrella. Our Duke could have actually fought to be independent, but apparently he's... we can make every courtier like us a lot more. Okay, the carps. If it is a pond for carps you are interested in, I can build you a terrific one, my lord. The builder before me has good credentials, and the courtiers seem very excited about the project. So we could just spend, you will have all the resources you need. We could spend 55 gold and get 20 opinion of everyone in the court, which is pretty cool. Or we can actually get a good deal. We have a 95% chance of spending 30 gold, getting 100 stewardship lifestyle experience, which would be amazing. And yeah, it sounds like a great idea. I think making the court happy would be fantastic. We can come over here. We can get golden obligations. That's going to be amazing because we can use that to... So golden obligations essentially... So we're doing stewardship stuff, right? Because that's the specialty of our character. This means you can demand payment for hooks. So if we have a hook on anybody, we might be able to actually convert that into money. Duke has a 95% chance of dying, and the Duke is dead. The Duke is dead. Our alliance has been invalidated. We can attack this guy immediately. No, we don't want we do not want an independence war. Wait, what happened? Oh, what happened? We're gonna have to investigate this. Why is it saying independence war? It should be based on meritocracy. Do we get our own independence? We're gonna have to see what happened here exactly. So thank you everybody for watching this episode. Went a little bit long, didn't it? There's a lot of stuff going on here in terms of how we're navigating this. Right, we just did our first murder, or was this our first murder? I can't remember what we did in the earlier generations. First murder for this child, and we need to seize the throne of our liege, and then what we need to do is we need to break away from Italy and then maybe join France or join Burgundy or something like that and start operating within that smaller bubble. So thanks everybody for watching this episode. If you guys have questions, please ask down below, and we will continue this playthrough in the next episode.